I am Joylette Portlock, and I am the Executive Director of Sustainable Pittsburgh. Sustainable Pittsburgh works to impact decision making that builds a more equitable, a more healthy, a more resilient, and a more prosperous region. So sustainability in a nutshell is about how do we build our societies and our communities to last. Everything we do obviously has an impact on the world around us and thus on us, right? Environment isn't something way far away on a glacier or in a jungle, right? Environment is all around us. And so understanding our impacts there are important, critically important to building a sustainable future. Another key and very important part of sustainability is social equity. Making sure that everybody gets to be part of that success, right? That everybody has opportunities into the future. Systemic racism is not limited to one system. It's a big job that's going to take a lot of different stakeholders. A Sustainable Pittsburgh only is able to do the work it's able to do because of the hundreds of partners that we work with in many different disciplines, because it is inherently interdisciplinary. It is inherently intersectional work. My career has been somewhat circuitous. I mean, I would say non-traditional in the sense that I came from a technical background. I have a PhD in genetics and spent a lot of time in laboratories doing laboratory science, and then realized that where I really wanted to be was interfacing with people and trying to bridge that gap between the public who needs scientific and technical information and the scientists who have it, but the information isn't transferring. And I've always had a long-standing thread of caring about sustainability and seeing the connectedness of things. That's led me to my current role at Sustainable Pittsburgh. I've spent my entire career and lifetime in spaces where I wasn't necessarily expected. It's very easy to be intimidated in environments where you're the only person who looks like you, but it's so important to understand that you have something valuable to offer in those environments, and that you're bringing your expertise and your talents and your skills, and that is just as valid and important as anybody else's expertise and talents and skills, and in some cases is maybe more important than some people's talents and expertise and skills. Trying is so important. There's nothing like trying if you want to achieve something. Of course you make mistakes, and of course the first try is terrible, but it's the enthusiasm and the passion for that first try that gets you going to the second one. And then you get better, and then you get better. And by the time people notice that you're doing a thing and that you're good at it, you know, nobody sees those first tries. It's important to get as many different pieces of information about the world from as many different perspectives as you can, because what happens is that those become the building blocks for your imagination. As you go through life, it's going to be your imagination that helps you synthesize all of those bits and pieces that you've been learning about into new pathways forward, into innovative spaces, into really the creative options that we're going to need, you know, to address society's problems.